Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be talking about hard ops as a game in general. This is going to be a very emotional video and might be long because I'm going to be talking about the whole situation behind this game and my opinion so far on the game. Hard ops was supposed to be, as some of you know, Contra Force 2 or a Contra Force standalone. In the beginning, that's what we got, which is, as you see right here. I'm currently in the old version because that's the more comfortable area for me to be in. I just cannot stand playing the new version at all. The old version was superior in so many ways, and I just cannot wrap my head around the decision to change this because nobody asked for it. What we asked for is a better Contract Wars. That's what we got, and then a sudden change to a piece of shit. Why? I still cannot get an answer. I tried asking so many times. I just kept getting the most abbreviated answer ever. Just something going around and around, just spinning me in a circle. And now that I'm a Hard Ops ambassador, I'm gonna say how I feel about this game and why I don't like it. The current Hard Ops has so many issues, so many problems. I couldn't count them on my fingers, even if I was from Chernobyl. That's so many issues that game has. The old versions has every single issue that the current one has solved. It only had a couple of issues. Lack of players, lack of content, hit registrations, and servers. Nothing else. Optimization. I mean, it's a game with stronger graphics. You would need a better PC. I would have maximum FPS on maximum graphics all the time on my GTX 950 in a i3 6100. With 8 gigabytes of DDR3. Medium to max settings, I would be doing just fine. Just fine. I had the game on an SSD, everything was fine. The current version, it just looks ugly. Even though I have max settings, it just looks ugly for a game in its time. This game has so much better graphics. The other one, horrific graphics. This game has so much balance. Nobody bothered to mention and nobody bothered to say because everybody likes being overpowered and being unfair. Main thing, it's honestly funny, it's main thing people complain about is the Noveske. Noveske, Ma 3, all those overpowered guns. Here that was not an issue. Every gun had its place. Every single one. Every single one of them was cancer because every single one of them would kill you, no problem. And there wasn't a gun that would dominate. A Noveske wouldn't dominate. A ASVAL wouldn't dominate. All the weapons were the same. That's the best part about it. Because there, you did not have so many issues or so many overpowered classes because here, skills work differently. Do you know how many times they reworked the skills? 4 times. 4 times they failed. 4 times it's unbalanced, 4 times it's broken. As many times I say that, never it gets solved. 4 times in a couple of years. That's enough of a proof to tell you, wait, what are we doing wrong? What's the problem? And if you want to know how this game solved it, it's pretty simple. 1 class. Only 1. In this version, you would have a level cap increase, which means you would get enough skills to choose 1 class, 1 pistol tree, and modifications. Which means you would have the accuracy, you would have the defense, and you would have the desired class. That simple. And to just show you, I'm level 40, and this is barely 40% of the levels you can get. So, right now, I'm halfway done with the sniper level class. Halfway done. I would get enough skill for just 1 class. Maybe a little bit of armor and mobility, and that's about it. It would give you just enough to make your PMC how you want it to be and to stick to 1 class. Because if you chose the sniper class, assault or destroyer or scout, doesn't matter, your specialization icon would change and you would get a skin of the class you would choose, the ones we have in the game right now for that old version, new version, sorry. But they're all separate. and they all have its own skill, which is the whole issue. The assault is broken in so many ways. It's impossible. It's impossible to fix. Because you have to fix this, you gotta fix that. There's just fixes upon fixes. Here, right there. Everything is right here. Right here. Nothing else to change for. Even if you could go for another, even if you could try to go for another tree, the thing is, you need this. Well, you don't. It's just a bonus, because even without the modification skills, your weapon is still going to be accurate. It's not going to be like it was in Contra Wars or like it is in Hard Ops right now. Even with the best skills, like the weapon is barely accurate. Like there, the Noveske has 71 accuracy, and so does here. Accuracy plus, with the modification and everything, plus skills. It's basically the same, but the weapon's more useful, and it's more accurate. Because when you actually try it in game, it's much more different. And it's not overpowered, because there's no overpowered guns in this game. That's the best part about this. There's no overpowered weapons. Only your skill depends on how you play. But there, OP guns is the way to go. SR3M, ASVAL Mod 3, 9A7, I don't know, the fucking 6mm SMG on Scout. The Mod 3, the Noveske. Overpowered weapons are there dominating. And the classes are unbalanced as they can be. Here, you play how you want to. You want to play a DMR? Sure. Sure. Why not? Make an M4 with a sniper optic. Sure. Sure. Go for that. It's fine. You can do that. You want to go on SMG with some usefulness? Sure. Give it a compensator. Give it a light. Give it something. Sure. Oh, you want the same like this in Hard Ops now? Oh, too bad. You gotta grind. You gotta grind stupid contracts which take you too long, and they're barely even completable because people either camp, or the hit registration destroys you, or there's nobody playing. Here, you didn't rely on contracts. You didn't rely on grinding. You relied on yourself. You wanted to play. You want a modification? Sure, play. You played with weapons to unlock things, like it should be. I don't want to grind some dumbass contract. I gotta cripple 50 people. I gotta make them bleed. I gotta get 50 grenade kills for a legendary and then get a chance on something I want. If you think that's a good way to go, then you don't play video games enough. And you haven't played enough to actually know what you want. Because you either came from some other game, or you didn't enjoy being destroyed by high stacks of SP, or in hardcore you were getting destroyed. Because this game was something every Contra Wars players wanted. And the only thing they didn't like is that you had to pay for it. And of course, add-on issues. But if the current version is so good that you don't want this one, why is there no players? Why is there no old Contra Wars players coming back? If you want to make an argument, make a good one. Saying this version is bad without any good argument, there's no point. People who like the current version, they like being overpowered. And that's why I warned devs about. People are going to like being overpowered. Here, team elimination, for example, VIP began on the top of the match. VIP was a one-time thing in the match. You would get 300 experience by it. And if you want to kill him, you kill him, and somebody on your team gets hit. And it's a heavy gunner. There, everybody can be the VIP. 5 destroyers on the team, every single one of them can be a VIP and break the balance. Here, how you get the XP? By playing, by killing the VIP, by doing the game mode. How we get XP there, one shot gives you 5 XP. And that's how you level up. And then if you win or lose, they just give you some little bonus. That doesn't make sense. You would get more XP here by killing 5 people than fucking emptying 3 mags from distance. I just don't understand. To me, it's not fun. Weapons here were so well done. They were so well adjusted. It was fun to play and use every single one of them. The graphics were better, the gunplay was better, the maps were better and bigger. Sniper rifles felt accepted because on fucking maps on this game I didn't feel like I was useless because the maps were big and stretched. Even evac was, even though it's a compact map, it was big. I could use an AVM with this scope on it. Every map was good there. Here, you're forced to play a class depending on the map you play. It's just so frustrating because here every weapon in the shop was useful, every single one of them. And weapons, certain weapons actually had respectable degree of reputation. If you had the VSS, it meant you tried your best to get the people to play this game, because how you get this gun and the Glock 18 is by giving your registration code to people, and if they made an account and bought the game or just made an account on their official site, you would get these. Like, you would get the barbed wire camo for 5 people, Glock for 10, and the VSS for 20 people. The Colt Python, however, was a one-time thing. This was for players who were, you know, playing the game every day and who logged in at a certain time. This was something saying, hey, I did something to help this game. I did something right, you know? This was that thing. But now, anybody can get these. And I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about the fake promises. You think a golden, a 1911 is going to satisfy me? And some shitty camos that barely even make a difference. They're all the same, just different pattern. That doesn't satisfy me. If you could change the version, say, hey, we're going to change this version to the old hard ops, and we cannot get your money back, we can't give you a refund, I'll be 100% fine. This would be my refund. This would be my my thing that I paid for. Because I paid 10 euros for this. I didn't pay for that piece of shit of a game. I paid for this. And I'd rather play this game than the current version, because it's that bad. I guarantee you, this game, this version here, would be more accepted than the current one. Because the current one, it's not fun. It's not. Because you have the grinding, you have the unbalance, you have the head glitching, you have the problem with models, you have the jumping issues, you have the bug abuses. So many things. Here, no. Head glitching, that was gonna get fixed anyways. Models were gonna get fixed. It's just, it's not a matter of taste. It's not that. It's not, oh, I don't like this because of this. You don't like this because you don't know how to play it. Most people who complained about this is because they can't do overpowered things, because they die too fast. But now the only thing they complain about is about overpowered Noveske. Nobody's gonna mention how this game was fair. How it lets you play what you want to play. How it was completely balanced. Everybody forgets that. Everybody forgets the fairness. If I can get them to bring this version back, you bet yourself I will try that. You bet. Because which version would you rather like? The actual version you asked for, with better graphics, with everything you know, you like and want? Or a new version where you have to grind for things, where players are barely alive, when the maps are bad, the weapons are unfair, unbalanced, and overpowered, classes are overpowered, there's bugs, there are issues beyond countable measures. You choose. This was a very emotional video for me, because somebody who played Contraforce since 2010 and seeing it decrease to this, as in the current version of Hard Ops, it hurts. It really hurts. It honestly does. Because these HD graphics, beautiful HD graphics, got replaced by that, and all the modifications I can earn by having fun in the game and giving me some challenge like this. What is the point? No microtransactions. Yeah, we saw how that felt. War badges. Yeah, our beautiful war badges you can buy things for. Here, everything was bought by playing. Mod points, earned by playing. CR, earned by playing. Weapon slots, earned by playing. Now, you want some slots? Ah, man, too bad. You have to buy them, either grind out legendary contracts or rare ones, or just buy them with real money. You're low on money, buy them with real money. I don't understand why. I really don't. The amount of downgrade this game just got is just headaching. It is just very bad. As you can see, this was a really serious video because this is a serious topic. And I want your opinion. Tell me, what do you think? Which was better for you? I mean, this is like a public poll for everybody. I want your opinion on it. If you like the current version or you like the old one. And I want to know why you like the current one or the old one. But that's pretty much it. Thank you for sticking this long, and I hope you understand why I had to make this video. Peace out, guys.